What's up, everybody? This is your boy JD. Welcome to another edition of C.A.P. And what we're going to do today, we're going to what? We're going to cultivate.
Hello, y'all. This is Erica, and we are going to accumulate, and together
We will all
prosper.
What's good with you?
I'm good. I just feel like laughing today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, indeed. Made it through the week, so we got a good episode for the day. So let's get off into this buzz. The first buzz topic. The late, great Richard Roundtree has passed away at age 81 on the 24th of this month. What do you think about that?
I saw this, and I was like, oh, man, like Richard Roundtree, amazing actor, person, well-rounded, a lot of people talk about Shaft, but I was actually reading an article yesterday where he felt like Shaft was the most popular, but not his most important movie. He felt like it was Being Mary Jane. He felt like that was most important to him. But a lot of things, the one that comes to mind for me with Richard Roundtree is Kimberly Reese's father on my favorite TV show, Different World.
Oh, yeah, Different World. Of course, that was a dope show. Reason why I went to HBCU. Richard Roundtree, I always remember him as Shaft, the black exploitation movies of the 70s. He was a great actor. Seemed like a lot of our legends, of course, are, leave. It's part of life. But I hope may he rest in peace. But he was definitely a great actor. And he was, like you said, played the father for Kim Reese on Different World and on that show with Gabrielle Union, Being Mary Jane. I didn't ever really watch it per se, but I heard a lot about it. Yeah. Second buzz topic, man, this is something. Former NBA star Dwight Howard has been accused of sexually assaulting another guy.
Let me tell you what I feel about that one. Yeah. Okay. So, first, this is really interesting. When you are in the spotlight, some of these things will come to light, especially when you are delving into some things. They're going to find some things on you. We always know that. But with this sexual assault thing, now, from what I read, he was saying that he had been getting some bribes to try to keep the hush money. So that makes me wonder if that is actually true. I always wonder when they're getting bribes and stuff, because you're not saying anything, so I'm going to come out with this. So you never really know if all of this is true, but it can get pretty interesting.
Well, my take on it, so we can move on from it, is this. I mean, I don't care either way, but his lawyer confirmed that it was consensual. So, I mean, that he done something with another guy. Whenever you have whatever lifestyle you have or whatnot, at some point what's done in the dark comes to light. So, in this case, regardless if he want to deflect from does he go both ways, it's been put out there by his lawyer that has been confirmed that he has that was consensual, but it wasn't assault. So, I mean, I don't have anything else to really comment on that other than
it'll be interesting to see how it plays out.
It's just what it is. These are the times that we're living in. So whatever floats his boat is what he needs to, he has a son. That's the only thing is how you're going to talk to your son. But, I mean, everyone does what they do. But on a lighter note, and this list has come about again that some ladies have put out on the internet about where not to go on the first date. What do you think about that, Eric?
Okay, so first, I know that all this stemmed from the young lady being in the car, not wanting to get out because her date was taking her to Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
Let me say, I like Cheesecake Factory personally. But she did not want to get out because it's Cheesecake Factory. Most of the places that are on this list, I have been to. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, and this is just me, I know there are women who are different and don't want to be taken. They want to go to the high scale places. I feel like when you go on a first date, the goal is to get to know each other, right? So it doesn't really matter if they're going to be spending all this money on you. Let's go eat. Let's go have a good conversation. As long as the food is good and we can have a good conversation and get to know each other, I'm good. But, I like to eat anyway.
Okay.
That's just me.
Well, to me, it doesn't matter if we go to the Capitol Grill or if we go to Chili's or I take you to Leroy's Liver and Biscuits. It doesn't matter as long as for one you're being grateful. And like I said, it's a date.
Right.
You're getting, and I get it. Some people have their certain preferences or whatnot, but I think these lists be really going above and beyond, and it's some people who are bitter or have this unrealistic expectation because, like, if a guy take you to a 5-star restaurant and then he turns around and expect some sex, a woman will feel some kind of way. So it's like, but it's to each his own. But once again, like with relationships, nothing is a one size fit all, and people try to make things be a one size fit all. But I mean, I've been to Capitol Grill and Roof Crisp and other spots, and then I go to Chili's and Cheesecake Factory, which is cool with me.
Yeah.
And I've been to some local moms and pops restaurants, black-owned restaurants. But if a person is on some stuff like that, then I'm gonna tell her she can keep stepping. But I mean, like I said, it's your preference. Whoever you are, however you want to do it. But you got to understand that's no different than, like I said before, people just have these unrealistic expectations. It's okay to have a preference, but why make that a focal point? Just relax and get to know someone. I mean, it was once upon a time you was cool with someone taking you to KFC. So, it is what it is.
It's interesting you should say that too, because that they can keep stepping if that's what they're thinking anyway. But that first date is supposed to be about first impressions. So just like they're feeling this way about going there, they're also showing you who they are too. So you can pretty much make your decision on whether you want to go out with them again.
Yeah. Well, like I said, the list is what it is. There is a men's list that came out to counteract that. All of that stuff is crazy to me. It is what it is. I often tell people, do what makes you feel comfortable.
Right.
Whether you're going to whatever restaurant to eat or whatever the case may be. But, yeah. So let's get on with the show today, man. This is episode 13. We're almost one episode away from finishing the season. Very first season. I'm proud of what we've done and everything and the viewers and everything. But today, unlike our other guests, we have someone here that's in the business of making you laugh. I've seen this brother perform before. He's from Clarksdale, Mississippi. He's been a semifinalist on the Funny Bones National Comedian Search, 2017 World Series of Comedy Top 100. His brother has performed all across the country at comedy clubs, Funny Bone, Chuckles here, Zanies in Nashville, Stardome. And he is definitely someone that can make you laugh and bring a different perspective, a real life perspective in a comedic way. So introducing none other than our guest, Mr. Oscar P. What's good, man?
What's up, good people?
Hello.
What's up? So
I'm
even though I gave that little rundown, tell our viewers something that I didn't say about you, man.
I'm Afro-American. That's it. I hope you point that out. that I was one of y'all.
Okay.
Well, I obviously see that.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm good. I like people know that I'm from here. That's all.
All right, man. Let me ask you this, Oscar. When did you first realize you wanted to be becoming a comedian, man?
Man, that's kind of wild. I always thought I was slick. My friend thought I was funny. I didn't think I was funny. And it just came together with some friends and I was depressed, and I said I might as well try something before I kill myself. So, actually, my barber, the great Quentin.
Okay.
We call him Q, old man face. Yeah, he the one that actually made me step out there. So, man, you need to get on stage, man. You too funny, because I be having them laughing while you used to cut my hair. So, yeah.
Okay. I'm curious, were you like the class clown?
No, my best friend was.
Ah.
My best friend. I was behind him. I used to joke, like, in his ear, and he'll say it louder. So that's pretty much what it was. Yeah, my best friend, Niari, and Napoleon Pimpleton. Yeah, they was the funny ones. I wasn't. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And since you came in here, you've been cracking me up already.
Yeah, I just
natural.
I just talk all the time. I can't sit still. I just want to touch stuff.
Okay, my first question starting out is, what has been some of the pros and cons of being a comedian?
The pros is, if you're true to the craft, you get the enjoyment out of doing what you love and bringing joy to other people. You know, those have been the pros. People calling, inboxing, texting me saying, hey, man, I was going through this, but I appreciate what you said. That was funny. I like how you took my mind away from what I was going through. You know, you deal with people and they just lost everything in the house fire, and some relative come to a comedy show, and you come to the comedy show and I'm on stage and I'm talking about all the stuff I lost in my house fire that I didn't want anyway. So they laugh at stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Because you will lose some stuff in a house fire you don't want. Yeah. This is the truth. Yeah. You never wanted it. Yeah, so things like that. And some of the cons are comedy is a very lonely road. You'll do a great show and you're in a quiet hotel room. You do a bad show, you're in a quiet hotel room, and you're away from your family a lot. That's it.
Well, let me ask you this, man. Have you experienced any other comedians taking your material? You know, I hear a lot of times
all the time
comedians
all the
talk
time.
about that. So.
All the time. And then you can do about it. I mean, theft is flattery. I mean, a lot of times comics steal jokes and don't even know it. I mean, for instance, when I first started doing comedy, everyone knows in the comedy industry, I idolized Rodney Perry. And when I first started doing comedy, I saw him so much that I didn't know I was doing this stuff. You know what I mean? When somebody checked me about it, I'm like, wait a minute. And I had to apologize to him, but he knew I wasn't stealing, like, yo, that's a good joke. It was like, he was the first guy that I really met famous that was so cool, and I love everything he did on stage. I mimicked him for 3 years. But you know, that's considered stealing, but I wasn't purposely trying to steal somebody's stuff. It was more like Kobe trying to be Michael Jordan, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You weren't expecting that type of honesty, was you?
No, I mean that's real. I mean,
yeah,
you know, because I see different other podcast shows that I've listened to or whatnot. I've heard said earthquake. Certain people mention about how that happens.
That happens a lot. Yeah, and I trust me. A lot of Netflix specials I've seen in the last 5 years are my jokes. And then I can do about it. Like I got jokes on a lot of Netflix specials. Like, that's my joke. And I remember when that certain comedian I opened up for, or they saw me at Chuckles, I'm like, wait a minute, that's my joke. I mean, then I can do about it. I mean, so then you can do about it, man. I mean, so hey, I just keep writing.
Part of the game.
It's part of the game, man. Yeah. They're gonna steal from the guy they never heard of. Then you can do about it.
Wow. Okay, so you have been a comedian for years. Mm-hmm. So I know there are a lot of comedians who may branch out into acting. Can you see this in your future?
Yeah, I've been acting. I've been acting some. I mean, I do a lot of B acting. I ain't got to do my walk and point and smile. That's cool. Yeah, I've been acting. I've been in a couple plays, a couple movies that didn't make it. You know how bad the movie is when Tubi rejected. Tubi said, "No, that's not ready." Nah, I mean, I'm cool with acting though, but yeah.
I think that means.
But if I do act, I gotta say this: I have a responsibility to my grandparents, to my uncles, my father, my brothers. I have to project black men in a certain light.
Okay.
You know, I'm not gonna do something, just for the check to get on. It's not how much I'm valued; it's how am I valued. That's
what's
so
up.
I can't just do anything. You know what I'm saying? So people offer me roles, I'm like, nah, fam, they ain't for me. I just can't do it. I mean,
I actually write plays, and I have told many actors that I have come across, just to give them some advice. Even when it comes to doing these plays, you don't have to take every role. Every role that comes to you, because there are some that can mess up your character, how people see you, and you can get typecast. Yeah, I might have to have you in something one day.
I'm all for it.
Oh, cool.
I'm all for it. As long as I have to put on a wig, lip gloss, or a dress, we good to go.
Well, of course, like I said, you're on the show, C.A.P, the acronym Cultivate, Accumulate, Prosper. So
I love that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, how did you cultivate your gift and life experiences into becoming the comedian you are now?
It took a while, mainly because I'm funny conversationally, but learning how to project your ideas in front of strangers is different.
Yeah.
That's why they call it material. I'm quick with it too, but at the same time, it took a while for my style of comedy, because at the same time, I'm from Mississippi. I'm world traveled. I do read, but I also stutter. I never took my stutter down my act. I love to see people see that vulnerability in me and say, oh, I got that word wrong. And people actually pay you more attention. If you say situation, people know you're talking about situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So people actually pay attention more when you're more genuine. You know what I'm saying, on stage.
Right.
Yeah. So it took a while. I say about 5 years. 5 years to get it right.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
So
y'all energy, man. Y'all so cool, man. Like, it's almost like y'all got scentless marijuana.
thank you. I think.
You think?
Yeah.
This is yeah. People don't like compliments. This, like I said, like this is like a ESPN, like the beautiful woman, two out of shape athletes sitting between. I mean,
I didn't realize I was out of shape, but okay.
So I was like, ESPN set.
Y'all out of shape.
Huh?
Y'all out of shape.
No, we in great shape over 40.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm in great shape over 40.
Most definitely.
I look good in my clothes.
I look good in my clothes over 40. Yeah. So for the accumulation question, what have you accumulated along this journey as a comedian?
Great relationships. Oh man, great relationship. I have had the privilege of meeting some amazing people. Talking to Dick Gregory, Paul Mooney, John Weatherspoon, the legends. I had the privilege of opening up so many legends.
Wow.
I made some great relationships. The experiences. You know, this is the most bragatory thing I say all the time. I represent 1% of the world. Only 1% of the world do what they love to do. People don't know that. A lot of people go to school because this job pay a lot of money. Or they do something, pay a lot of money. And no matter what comedy pays me, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I enjoy every aspect of it. Yeah.
It's a wonderful feeling when you get to do what you love.
Yeah. I tell everybody, I don't care what you do for a living, find your passion. Because you can be whatever age you are. You can be 60 years old and say, well, are you too old to go back to school? Go back to school. You know, some people scared to open up business. Open up business. So whatever you do, just find your passion. If you give somebody a job 8 hours of your day, you can give what you love 30 minutes in the evening or an hour.
This is true.
Because I tell people, find your passion. Don't worry about it. I mean, I started doing comedy, I was 37. And everybody said, no, you're not going to make it. I didn't care. I was like, I love this. Yeah. Yep. Find your passion.
Those are wise words, man, because, yeah, you you know, whatever it is that you're trying to do in this life, you know, you get one life, you get 24 hours a day just like everybody else. Just go for it.
Man, I love the sound of your voice. You got a voice built to give people bad news. Like, if I want to get fired, I want you to do it. You know, Oscar, sit down. This is not working. It's not your fault. It's the environment.
But yeah, man, just
He can't even get out his.
But yeah, just find your passion and do what you got to do. This, what I want to ask you is, how has the craft of comedy allowed you to prosper?
Like I said, great relationships. I got to give shout out to one of my comedy mentors, Funny Man Prescott.
Yeah, Prescott.
After shows, that's when the funny stuff happened. We'll sit around and we'll be talking, man. And Prescott said, "Man, why you never talk about heating and air?" I said, "Don't I want to hear about that?" He said, "Man, talk about your heating and air experiences." Because I own the heating and air business. I've been doing heating and air since I was like 19.
And I know you got some experience.
And when I started talking about my heating and air experience in Memphis, it helped me both sides. My comedy following built in the city.
Yeah.
And people started wanting me to do more heat and air in the city. And the only thing about it is I flip so quick. I can be very serious and funny. But I walk in people's house, they expect me to tell jokes. I'm like, "Ma'am, it's 110 degrees outside. I do not feel like joking with you. I just want to climb in your attic, fix your air, and leave." But they want to joke and ask me, "Do I want banana pudding?" and stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? They be bringing up jokes I did on stage. Like, I don't remember that. You know what I'm saying? When I'm messing with the crowd. But I started, it helped my heat and air business. It helped my comedy following. Yeah.
Oh, you got a 2-for-1 then. That's
what
what's
when I started telling people more about my experience of being a black-owned business, and without any proper business training, I just learned it on the fly. You know, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. A lot of people know. Everybody thinks it's a joke. I did not know how to run a business. I never knew how to manage people. Matter of fact, I suck at it now. Can I say suck on Cap?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Back in the day, Cap was sucking.
Yeah, you go ahead, man.
So was head, by the way. But anyway, but what I'm saying is, I did not know how to manage people. So what I did is, I was watching a movie with strong, dominant black men, and that's how I managed people. Everybody thought it was a joke. Like, first time I hired a guy that had a drug problem, I talked to him like, "You know, Mr. Clark, you smoke crack, don't you, boy? You know crack doesn't kill the brain." Yeah. And so that's it. I just, whatever, that's why I thought, okay, I'm going to use this, maybe this will work. So, yeah.
But it worked, though.
It did work.
Hey, that's all that matters. It worked.
I know how to manage drug addicts. Yeah.
Hey, improvisation is key, man. You got to improvise. Yeah. Well, we're going to come to the segment of our show where we have a little fun, even though we've been having fun already. It's called Pick One.
Wow.
And what it is I'm gonna give my pick one is dealing with comedians, and I'm gonna give my take, and I'm gonna allow you to give your take of which one you pick. So
gotcha.
I'm gonna start it off. Bernie Mac or Robin Harris. I'm gonna go with Bernie Mac, and I know I wouldn't say biased, but I'm a Chicago baby, born in the Chi, got family up there. But I've always, and I like both of them, but I've always followed Bernie Mac from when he first stepped on that stage on Def Comedy Jam back in the day, watching it. So, but I do like the late great Robin has both of them, rest in peace. But I'm gonna go with Bernie Mac. But who would you go with between those two? Which one would you?
Can
pick?
I say something that has everything to do with what you just said about what I thought was funny? Why, when somebody black and famous died, they all call him late great? You ever notice that? Elvis ain't late great. He just dead. So, but I just always know that just black people always late great.
Yeah,
That's true.
Well, I don't have no. I didn't listen to Elvis, so I mean I get you. If it's somebody,
anybody you name that you like that's black and dead, I bet you put late great in front of it. Johnny Taylor, the late great Johnny Taylor.
You said it about Richard Roundtree.
The late great Richard Roundtree.
I guess if I was a fan of theirs, I probably do. Yeah.
I had to mess with you about that, fam.
It's all good. It's all good.
I gotta pick one. I hate doing that. I am a big Robin Harris fan, and I became a Bernie Mac fan after I got into comedy, which is weird.
Oh,
Okay.
You know, after no disrespect to Bernie Mac, but Bernie Mac said a lot of things that I used to hear my uncle say. No, growing up in Mississippi, that's how my uncles talk. So I'm like, I'm just used to seeing him do it. Not saying he wasn't funny; he was hilarious, one of the greatest of all time. But I gotta go with Robert Harris, man. It's something about those eyes. You know what I'm saying? Something about them eyes when he was on the stage, man. And oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I have to go with him, man. So
I think if he would have still been alive, he may have been on that Kings of Comedy tour.
Robert Harris.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, I could see it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. You know, it depending on his relationships with
both of
Steve
them. Both of them was good comics. They weren't comedians. A lot of people don't know the difference. Comedians tell jokes. Comics change lives. Like you gonna remember them forever.
Okay.
Richard Pryor, you remember him forever. You know what I'm saying? A good setup, build up, punchline, that'll make you laugh.
Yeah.
Because you done been to chuckles. There's certain guys you will never remember nothing they said. But you had a good time at the show. Yeah. But you've been to chuckles, and that guy was up there for 5 minutes. You remember that one joke he told forever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So both of them were great comics because they touched live. They just talked about things that, you know, was the pulse of Black America. You know what I mean? So but I would have to rock with Robin Harris because that was one of my guys back there.
That's a good choice. He's in my top comedians, comics.
Yeah.
But I just have to give the edge to Mac. But I feel you on that. If you know, everything from his stand up to he made that House Party 1.
Yeah, he made it, man.
He made that movie, man.
He made it, man. And people understand that was all improv.
Oh yeah, I had to find out
he walked
later.
up and roast everybody.
Yeah.
Wow.
Roast everybody. And then you gotta look at how many people was under the Robin Harris chain. All them Def Jam hosts.
Yeah.
Those Robin Harris under Robin Harris tutelages. You know what I'm saying? Martin Lawrence under Robin Harris. Joe Torre under Robin Harris.
See, that I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean so
that's something that
so many comics, you know, the hood came got him. I mean, Hollywood came got him. They came to the hood and got him. They ain't never been done before. So he made history, brother. He was an amazing dude. Yeah. And Bernie Mac was that guy. You know, Chicago strong. You know what I'm saying? But Robin Harris, still to this day, he got stuff that, you know, that blows me away that no one even knows about. Check out some of his old albums.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, see, it's interesting. I was like sitting here thinking, I think I would go with Bernie Mac, but just from what you were just saying, that's like a trailblazer.
Yeah, he was trailblazer. He was something different.
I would go with Robin Harris.
Yeah, a lot of people move out to L.A. to say, I want to be discovered. No, they went and went to the hood and got him. Saying, so we got to get him. Yeah, so he was amazing. Yeah.
Okay. Pick one, movies. So I'm going to go with Rush Hour movies or Beverly Hills Cop movies. What you got?
You go first?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
I want to hear you. Okay. I'll go first. I would say, oh my goodness. See, I love Chris Tucker, but I was also an extremely huge Eddie Murphy fan. Huge. So I think I'll go with Beverly Hills Cop.
Makes sense. I will go with Beverly Hills Cops too. I'm saying. Yeah.
You going with Beverly Hills Cop? Because I went with Beverly Hills Cop.
No, it's just I like Eddie Murphy. I mean I like the big nose Eddie Murphy, not the new nose Eddie Murphy.
I agree with you on that one.
No disrespect to Eddie Murphy, but he was, you know, we had, you know, him and Michael Jackson, when they had our nose, everything made sense.
Now, don't get me wrong, though. I really did like the Rush Hour movies, and Chris Tucker is hilarious.
Yeah, I don't like black sidekicks in cop movies. I just don't.
That's a good point.
I just don't. I like.
That's a good point.
Yeah. That's why I love Training Day, because you know what I'm saying, Denzel was the lead, and
he was a beast.
Yeah, and it took Russia to take him out.
Yeah.
I don't supposed to pick the same movie you like.
Oh no, you can.
Okay, because
You absolutely can.
Okay.
I was just messing with you.
Oh, I got in my feelings. I'm glad they get gone.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't get in your feelings.
They do it on the ESPN talk shows.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm Shannon Sharp today. Silk. Come on, Silk.
I'm gonna have to say, for me, I like both of those movie franchises, but I gotta go with the classic with Beverly Hills Cop, especially the earlier ones. Like
Yes,
that.
sir.
That last one he did was okay, but those first two, Axel Foley, yeah. But I like the Rush Hours, but Axel Foley was
Axel Foley was the guy. Yeah,
that's classic.
And everybody wanted to dress like Eddie Murphy anyway back then.
Especially when he was on like Boomerang and Harlem Nights.
Yeah,
that's when he was cold. That's when he was just like he was cold with it.
I went and got my first Duke because of Harlem Nights. He only took right here though. Took right here.
I had a ramp.
I cut my ramp because my Duke only took right here.
Yeah, man. I had the box first, and then later on I had the ramp and had the little Duke kit up in there. I begged my mom to let me go. Okay, now if it burn your head, that's on you. I'm like, oh
yeah,
yep. The Duke kit. I remember that back in the day.
Duke kit.
Duke S curl. What the other one? Gentleman something.
Gentleman.
It was some gentleman joint.
I'm trying to remember that.
Because the dude on the box kind of like Keith Washington.
Yeah.
I remember that. I'm trying to think which one that was.
I don't know which one that was, but I stuck with Duke.
That was only in Family Dollar, so you wouldn't. Yeah. They had one in Family Dollar, the Gentleman something.
Yeah.
Then I guess I must have shopped at Family Dollar a lot because I remember it, but I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. You look like a perm box, by the way. All the women, for real.
I look like what?
A perm box.
Perm box model, huh?
Yeah, all the women on the perm box did look good. They always were looking down too, like this.
What was some of the ones were what, gentle treatment, and that's one I remember because I remember
Just
some
for me.
Cousins.
Just for me.
Yeah,
Dark and Lovely.
Yeah, because I remember those commercials just come on after Soul Train. You know, because I always watch Soul Train on Saturdays, and those commercials like clockwork.
Yep.
You can bank on them; they're gonna come on, and I'm like, man, that.
Yeah, so you a Blue Grease baby.
Hey, late 70s baby. Man.
Blue Grease baby. I'm gonna put Blue Grease on everything, boy.
Yeah.
My mama did too.
Yeah, on your jaw in the wintertime to make cut the wind.
Then you get through with your hair greasy right up here.
Yeah. You got your burnt mark on your ear? Right here? And you get your hair flat in? There's a lot of black sisters traumatized from that.
I promise you. I promise. Be like, ow. I did have it for quite some time. Yeah.
This is.
I ain't gonna lie.
Well, the next segment of the show that we're going into is the banana peel.
Oh, snap.
So we're going to give some advice to one of our viewers, listeners who write in to us. So without further ado, Erica.
Okay, I can't wait to see what he says about this too, because I just have a strange feeling this is going to be funny. The banana peel. First, send anyone who wants to, you can send your questions to thecapodcast3@gmail.com. That's thecapodcast3@gmail.com. And as you're watching, please make sure that you click that little box right down there that you see and subscribe. Go ahead right now. While you looking, before I go on, you clicked it, right? All right. Make sure you like, share, and comment. We want to hear from you. And here is the banana peel for today. A few weeks ago, my lady introduced me to her friend and sorority sister who came into town for a few days. She offered to let her stay at our home since we had a guest room instead of getting a hotel. I said, okay. While staying with us, this lady made flirtatious advances at me the whole time on the sly. One night, I got up to get some water from the fridge. She came into the kitchen in her bra and panties, winked at me, and walked out. I haven't told my lady any of this. Should I or just let it ride? Troy from Tampa, Florida. Whew. Troy. Listen, should you tell her? Now, you know your lady. you know what you know what you can tell her. I'm just looking at how you looking at me right about now. Why am I getting this look?
I'm attentive.
Okay, you're very attentive. I said okay. All right, I want to. So, you know your lady, you know how she is. So if you think that she gonna trip, kind of break it to her on a sly. I would say, you know, you can say some things like, "Come in slowly with, I don't feel comfortable with." This is a hard question for me to answer because
you said come in slowly.
Come in slowly, like I don't feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You know, try to ease into it. Ease into it.
That's right. Ease into it, Troy. Yeah.
Just so you can say something, but as I said, ease into it. And just say, I just don't feel comfortable having her here, or something along those lines. Because if you think that she's going to trip or not believe you, ease into it. But I would really love to hear from the men, because this is a hard one for me to answer.
Okay. Let's try to peel back this banana.
Peel it back. Peel it back.
Okay.
I'm going to see if he laugh at you like he laughed at me.
That's not a banana. That's the plantain, fam.
Man, you know, you've this happened when your lady's sorority sister friend came to visit. It's really how it's based, contingent upon your lady, you knowing how she may be.
Yep.
You know, I would just say that since nothing actually went on, probably just not say anything about it. But if you feel that she may, when next time she come into town or whatnot, may be on some old other stuff, you want to get ahead of her trying to make up that you was coming at her, then, you know, say something. But in reality, man, it's one of those things where you just need to it's just a decision contingent upon your lady. Should you say something or not? If you think it's no big deal that nothing actually went on with you all, she was just doing this stuff, then, but if her friend gets to talking to her and trying to twist some things, you know, so it's just one of those, it's one of those situations where you need to, it's contingent upon your lady, should you say anything or not. If I was in that situation, I probably, me knowing if I was whoever I'm with, I may would say something, just depending on how she did it. You know, if she was kept doing it, just, and I see that she may be somebody that fabricated a lie, I may say something. But if I see that it was what it was and there was nothing more to that, you know, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to, you know, cause any issues. But you know, just keep a watchful eye out the next time she come around, because she on some that makes me think of that episode of Jeffersons with Lou Gossett Jr. trying to hit on Wheezy when George wasn't around.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we want to get our guest take. What's your take on it, Oscar?
I'm gonna be honest with you. How does she look? Does she look good enough to risk it all? Those are questions you gotta ask. I mean, how long you been with your girl? There's a lot of factors, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, hey, or is my girl trying to reward me for being a good guy by bringing her fine friend over? I don't know. I mean, I think weird. So I'm just saying, you know, Troy, you a way better man than I am, for real. That's why I stopped drinking and smoking, because I probably would have smashed. I'll be honest with you. And yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, you got to know your man. You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
Don't bring, if you know your man like ribeye steak, don't have a Wagyu ribeye steak in front of him. All right?
This is true.
Okay? And another thing is, you know, she got to be forgiving. It's not like he went out there to cheat on her. He just walked in and she was there. And if he thought about it, look at, he talking about, should I let this slide? He wanted to slide all right. Men don't want to tell the truth. I'll be honest with you. Like, yo, we are very visual. know what I'm saying? Women got to smell something and hear something. We just got to see it. So if she walk around with her panties and bras on, that is an open invitation for me to say it wasn't my fault.
It's an interesting way of looking at it. I can't say he ain't lying.
I'm not saying I'm right, but that was a great response you gave, man. That was the most Barack Obama-ish response I've heard in a while. Right down the middle, so bipartisan. I'm just gonna tell you who I am, honestly. Yeah. No, my wife, no, don't bring nobody over my house that may look like Angela Bassett, but Thelma Good Times.
Thelma. Woo.
Yeah, don't bring none of them women around me, for real. Yeah, I'm just saying.
You said Thelma in Good Times.
I'm in love with her.
Oh yeah, Thelma was gorgeous.
Hey man,
yeah,
I knew her first. You talking about my baby?
Yeah. But yeah, Troy, man, you know, no harm, no foul. I would just say,
be foul, Troy. Be foul. It ain't your fault.
You know, other than her flirting, nothing went on. Just
you thought about it, Troy.
Yeah. Even if you thought about it, you know,
the Lord gonna forgive you, Troy.
you got the devil on one side and the
Lord
angel
is
on the
gonna
other side, Troy. Which one you gonna listen to?
You are not a perfect man, Troy.
So this he the opposite of Troy off Why Did I Get Married?
He is. Yeah. Troy was a good guy in Why Did I Get
Married? Troy on the fence, because you know what I mean, this banana peel let me know he's on the fence. and I feel it's my responsibility to get him over the fence.
Don't get Troy in trouble.
No, this woman getting in trouble, man. That's entrapment right there. If this was cocaine, it's entrapment.
You got a point.
That is entrapment. She know who her friend is. They sorority sisters. They used to sharing stuff anyway.
See, he said something, because you know sometimes there are women out there who's like, let me see what he gonna do if it's like right here in front of him.
Yeah, those ladies are on some old they on some old nonsense that do that. But it's true. Sometimes that happens. That happens.
You know? I ain't got no problem with having me. Problem.
So, all right, man. We have discussed the banana peel. Now we're at this part of the show where we allow our guests to tell our listeners and viewers how they can get in contact with you, how they can follow you. So you give your social media handles and any upcoming events that you have, man. Have at it to the C.A.P audience.
If you look like Angela Bassett or Thelma Good Time, you are allowed to stay at my house if my wife is cool with it. That's one way you get in contact with me. I'm playing. It's a joke. Or is it?
Angela Bassett, okay.
That's right. I love Angela Bassett, not because she's good looking, it's because she does something in every movie that's amazing. In every movie she do it. When she was getting choked by Ike.
This is true.
Vampire in Brooklyn. Anyway.
That's classic.
Oscar P. Funny on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And also on YouTube. Check me out there, man. So, and yeah. And I will be at the Orpheum November the 19th.
Okay.
Congrats, man.
Memphis Finest. Y'all pull up on us again. This is our second year doing it. Last year was great. This year we're doing it again. I will be the host this year. We got some great comedians. And we're going to give 10 tickets away to whoever calls in to holler at these good folks with a banana peel.
So send your questions to
That's
the
right.
C.A.P podcast 3 at gmail.com.
Can I put some doo-doo in the game?
What's that?
The first 10 dudes that agree with me about the banana peel. Get free tickets. The first 10 dudes that agree with me.
First 10 dudes.
Not women, because I know y'all think I'm evil because I told the truth. Because I said what your man thinks. I wasn't Barack Obama it. He Barack Obama it. I didn't Barack Obama it. I told the truth how I really felt.
There's 10 tickets, y'all. 10.
10. So
not per total.
So that's how you get in contact with Oscar. So you got his social media handles and the upcoming show on November the 19th. That's gonna be dope, man. I gotta come out there for that.
Check it out.
And when you agree with him, make sure you subscribe too.
Definitely subscribe.
Let's subscribe. I want to hear this.
Hit that subscribe button. Is at the bottom of the screen.
Right.
Facts. Listen, I have really, really enjoyed you coming. I said I wanted at the beginning of the show. I said I wanted to laugh today, and you have definitely given me some things to laugh about.
I appreciate it. Y'all got some great energy for real. Yeah, man. I promise, man. Yeah. I hope I come back next year sometime, whatever, and I bring y'all a different shirt.
Yeah, that'll work, man.
Okay.
We
you want to show my shirt? You want to show it? You want? It's PG-13.
Ooh, I left my shirt right over there.
Oh,
this is the shirt that we normally give folks shirts, but this is the shirt that Oscar gifted me. Yes, your mama thinks I'm fine, and she should.
And this is the shirt I got. Your daddy, hold up.
Thinks I'm fine.
Your daddy thinks I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
You didn't say that convincing enough. Put some Memphis Snap on. Your daddy think I'm fine.
Your daddy.
There you go.
Think I'm fine. How about that? All right.
Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you.
So now we're gonna go in the segment as we getting ready to end the show. It's the detour moment with Erica.
Hello. The detour moment. For those of you who it's your first time watching, I am the detour moment because of my stage plays, hit stage plays, Detours 1 and Detours 2. And which Detours 1 was nominated for Inspirational Play of the Year. And also my book that will be coming out next year, From Detours to Destiny. I'm really big about detours. Today, I want to talk about detours in relationships. Listen, detours in relationships. Sometimes we think that this relationship can't work out, or because we hit a detour. We let our sorority sister come and so yeah, she easing on into something with Troy. So you never know what kind of detour you may have in a relationship. But remember this, if it's someone that you have loved, talk it out. See what you can do to heal the relationship. And if not, move on. As with any detour, don't stay in the funk. Don't stay feeling unworthy. Keep moving on, keep moving forward, and don't let any type of detour keep you from your destination.
Those are wise words great wise words that you just said, Erica. So now it's time for the brain drop moment. And the brain drop for today is, don't sugarcoat life because it comes in sweet, sour, and bitter. Once again, I'm going to say, you don't sugarcoat life because it comes in sweet, sour, and bitter. Basically, what I'm saying is that no matter what the situation in life is, things are going to go good, things are going to go bad. Always be true to yourself, and you're able to be true to others. But don't try to sugarcoat things, whether it's to your children, to your significant others, but most importantly, to yourself. If a situation is what it is, deal with it. Handle it accordingly, trust God, and do your thing. So don't sugarcoat life because it comes in sweet, sour, and bitter. You have witnessed a great episode today with our guest, Oscar P., episode 13 of the podcast. We have one more to go before this first season is a wrap. Continue to tune in and subscribe. And like I always leave you with, if you're going to be anything in life, be for real. This is JD.
And this is Erica.
Peace.
Bye, y'all.